Everyone, this is your September 10th, 2019 daily tarot reading. In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall message or vibe of the day. So today we have the card of healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You also have we also have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Coins upright. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the healing family issues card. And it says, the answers to your prayers about your love life are based in your feelings about your mother and father. The romance angels see that you'd benefit from releasing old anger towards the both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partner and the way in which you deal with relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you whether they're doing so in the form of deep emotional detoxification. It means I am no longer willing to carry toxic energy within my mind and body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you'll no longer need to attract unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All of your relationships, especially the one with yourself, will benefit. So, obviously, with this card, this speaks directly to people who have a hard time with family, their parents. Sometimes, like they say, our trust issues we think start with the person who broke our heart the first time, but in reality, a lot of the times it starts with our father and or our mother not giving us maybe the love or validation we feel like we needed as children, or either our father wasn't there, or alcoholic, or dealing with some type of substance abuse. It can even be, sometimes I feel like this can even be an over coddling type of energy if you were overly spoiled as a child, and because of that, you had this dependency so much on your family, your mother and father. I know as overall we're all dependent on our parents as children, but sometimes sometimes we're just a little too spoiled, so when we get out into the real world and or our parents aren't there anymore, we lose it. So we look for love in other places, in a very coming from a very fearful, anxiety ridden place. Some of you, this is also parents who have passed on and still having a hard time coping with that. We lose a father, we look for love that was given from our father in a man, and it doesn't work like that. So just be aware of all of those types of discussions today. It might not even be you, it could be a friend or a family member, but just make sure that you do heal those situations so that you can be at a place of finding real true love. Okay. For some of you too, I'm hearing that this deals with like a paternity and or like child support situation. Some of you all are pregnant. Some of you all are dealing with the father of your children who doesn't help, in and out. Very hot tempered type of person, or just very narcissistic. Okay, so let's move into the other card of the Knight of Wands. So once again, touching on that, we can only control ourselves. Unfortunately, we are put in positions sometimes where we have to play both positions, and it is hard, but understand that you have all the power necessary to do so. It doesn't mean all of a sudden now you're a man, or if it's a man who's, raising his daughters or children, that you're a woman, but it's just saying that overall you are divinely protected, and we can't force anyone to have a relationship with our children and or have a relationship with us. So now the Knight of Wands is here. This is the extreme fire person. This is the energy that makes us over the top when it comes to things that we feel passionately about. It can be, for some of you all, just simply watching your temper and not allowing your passion of a lover or your passion of something that you believe in to push you overboard and take it too far, and then you end up regretting it. For some of you all, I do feel like this Knight of Wands energy is the help needed that's coming in today. Someone by your side, a friend, a lover that comes in to help in some way, a rescue, kind of energy, what it feels like to me today for whatever reason. So just be mindful of this energy. whenever I see the Knight of Wands, I use that energy to get a lot of things done. Some of the things you might want to get done can relate to this last card that we have of the Ten of Pentacles. Things related to family legacy, your legacy, what it is that you want to ultimately be known for. Do you want to be known for the person who was a hothead all over the place, which is, to a certain extent, none of us are perfect, okay? Some people might say I'm a hothead and all over the place, but or do you want to be known as someone who can say, you know what, I really, busted my butt in life to provide for my family and to make sure that my children and grandchildren are safe, are at a place to where they have savings. They don't have to struggle how other children have to. They don't have to worry about things that, teenagers and even early 20-year-olds had to worry about. The Ten of Coins is energy of extreme stability and legacy and being able to build a very good financial foundation. So this is a beautiful energy when it comes to if you're buying real estate today, if some of you are dealing with any type of housing situations and inheritance, even with the Ten of Coins. It can be something brought up around insurance policies, double checking your insurance policies, things like that. But the Ten of Coins is amazing if you're in sales and if you have something that you need to sell or something that you want to put out there, because people will rush to buy it. People will rush to come in to support you. So yeah, I really, really like this energy overall. Yes, it can get a bit deep. We are in these energies of Pisces that's dreamy and illusionary, confusing, spiritual. You always want to pull on the higher octaves of any energy. Now, this is more like a Capricorn energy to me. But still, in all, this week, Pisces is the spirit. Pay attention to your dreams. There will be symbols. There will be things that you need to note, jot down. Keeping a dream journal would be really, really great. Even a dream journal with your long-term goals, because the Ten of Coins also deals with long-term goals. So I hope this helps in some way. If you all ever need to get a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.